Hello, it's Gabriela Lira with the Lira Group at Compass, and I am sitting here with someone that truly needs no introduction. I mean, she is famous for her business savvy and also for her cupcakes. I am here with Mignon Francois at the Cupcake Collection, and she is going to tell us all about her business. So tell us a little bit about the Cupcake Collection, how it came to be.
Oh, thank you so much. The Cupcake Collection started out as a necessity. I needed field trip money for my children. My daughter was a senior and I wanted gas money and field trip money. I wanted to pay her senior dues. I wanted to help make ends meet in our family.
A side hustle.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I wanted. But I didn't know how to bake. The man on the radio was telling people that they could get out of debt by having a bake sale, so I thought I would sell whatever they would make in the evening times after school during the day outside of the window that exists right here on my front porch.
Okay.
But shortly after I got involved with it and I put a sign out saying I was coming soon, my girls let me know, we're really not interested in your little bakery idea. And my oldest was moving back to New Orleans, where we're from. So without her, my youngest daughter wasn't interested, and she who knows not how to bake had to learn to make a recipe. As they were building up houses in my neighborhood, I would knock on the door and ask them to try my stuff. And it became a viral thing around the community as they would come back and knock on the door and ask me, hey, can you make that into a cake? And a business started to be born that way.
I absolutely love your story, and I don't think I've heard it before, but it's really touching me because my mom, growing up, to make ends meet, she would do similar things. She would bake different, Mexican treats and then go around the neighborhood and sell those to have some extra money. So,
wow.
Yeah.
I love that. I really never thought when I started this that it was going to be more than field trip money. I didn't know that it was going to not only save our family, save this home, and even put students through college. It is so much that you can do with sugar. And I think that it's a testament to how far being kind can really go.
So how did it get from being your side hustle to actually being a full-blown business that it is today?
Yeah, I was a stay-at-home mom, so it was easy for it to catch on. It was my neighbor who lives in the house directly across the street from us over there who had knocked on my door one day when I didn't have any electricity. She asked me why I was sitting there in the dark, and I said because I was meditating. I was too embarrassed to let her know because we didn't have electricity. I had been making cupcakes for the neighborhood, and all of the members in Germantown knew this as their lemon crack house, they called it, because when I acquired it, it had been a crack house, and it was like you switched out something bad for a craving that you could enjoy. And so they began to come here for that. When she knocked on the door, she wanted to give it to everybody for the season that year, for gift giving season, and I didn't have any money. I was trying to change the trajectory of my family. I was trying to do things different. I was sitting in the back of the house doing the Dave Ramsey baby steps plan, putting whatever little money I had into envelopes, and I didn't have enough to pay anything, and I had just $5 left, and I hadn't allotted money for our food when she knocked on the door and asked me to, help her make cupcakes for all of her clients. And she could see the distress in my face and said, look, I'm not gonna be able to take that many all at once, so whenever you get them, I'll pay you. And sometimes when people promise to pay you, they mean kind of in 30 days or when the invoice comes, right? And that's one of the things that I want to teach people through my story, is that when you promise to pay someone, do it. Don't wait. If you can, don't wait. Just because you can, don't wait. You know what I mean? If somebody is depending on that and won't be as transparent to say, but I need this. And so I took the last $5 that I had on that request, went to the store and bought everything I could buy with that $5 and turned it into $60 that day because she paid me. And I was so afraid, is she going to pay me today? It's going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be a check? Is the bank going to be closed? You know, all of that kind of stuff. And I went back to the store with the 55 because I replaced the 5 that I already used. And I turned that into 600 by the end of the week. And I've been flipping that same money for the last, we'll be 14 years old this year. It took me 2 years of working every day in the business before we actually even opened the store. So it was in that time frame that she came. But I've been flipping that same money for, I guess, almost 16 years now. And I've run this business on no debt. This house was up for foreclosure sale on the day that we opened our store, believing that if God is who he says he is, he can do what he says he can do, and we are proof that he can. We still own this house, and the Cupcake Collection saved it. Wonderful.
So I heard that you have award-winning cupcakes.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what makes the Cupcake Collection special.
I think that the Cupcake Collection is special because of the people who it serves. We do from scratch everything. So the icings, the cakes, the recipe is mine. You know, the fillings, we make them all. And I think there's no other place that we could have started the Cupcake Collection except for Nashville, Tennessee. But I really wanted to bring it back home to New Orleans because legacy building was important to me.
Okay.
And so we had to become who we were here. And Nashville is so open to allowing you to make it whatever you want it to be, which is why I think it's so aptly called the It City.
That's right.
And I believe that the entrepreneurs here put the it in the city. And so it has become a place where people are, you know, diving and dining for something different. And I think what they love has been the Southern charm and the Southern flavor collection here at the Cupcake Collection. So our flavors are gonna be sweet potato, red velvet, coconut cream, which is our sour cream coconut cake. We just won a regional award for our carrot cake cupcake. And we are the only bakery in the country that holds the best spot in its state in more than one state. And so it's because we're only in 2 states, and I truly believe that once we venture off into more states, we'll get more of those awards as well.
Well, I definitely believe it. And tell me a little bit about why you love Germantown, because your story, you've been here since the beginning. I mean, you've seen Germantown grow around you.
Yeah.
So tell us why you love Germantown.
I love that you said that Germantown grew around me. I think Germantown grew because of me. And I don't mean for that to sound any other way than what it is. As they were tearing down an unused building and building 15 houses in its place, I was here welcoming those people to the neighborhood, saying, we hope we can make your stay here sweet, and bringing them something as we knocked on the door. Those people were afraid to open the door because it was like, I gave it the office, you know, I'm scared, I'm in the inner city, and it's like, we won't bite you here. And when I opened my store, people said that no one's ever gonna come to Germantown, stand in line, let alone for anything gourmet. And we proved them wrong. We've been hosting lines since the day that we opened, and we've been now almost over 5 million cupcakes sold right from these stores.
Well, being underestimated is definitely a superpower, I'd say.
I love that. I love that. I might have to steal it because people often ask, what is your superpower? I think it would have to be being underestimated.
Yeah,
very
like
nice.
Just watch out because you never know.
Yes.
Well, gosh, this has been such a beautiful interview. Thank you so much. I can relate to your story on so many levels. and it has been such a blessing to get to meet you and hear a little bit about how you've grown here, how you created the Cupcake Collection. And everybody, for the best cupcakes in Nashville, you know where to go, the Cupcake Collection. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.